because he's in that hidden spot. They don't exactly know about him.
Yeah, if the Legion push up, but it seems they're not. They're just retreating and they're gonna farm. Empire not really sure whether they want to go in, even though they have like closed this. Empire have fallen behind so often in this game, and every time they just came back, they now closed the experience gap, they closed the gold gap quite far, quite a lot. So Empire are just right back in the game, to be honest. And Flint is sitting at 1.8k gold, so I'm gonna be interested what Flint goes for next, and I assume it's gonna be straight DPS like Rift Charts or the Savage Mace.
Savage Mace is more of the typical pickup. Crit shards could be fun, but at this point I don't quite see it offhand. Some good counter warding going on here with the help of Flint and Glacis, but this bottom lane is where it's at. All five going to be gearing up for this push here. We do have that Wretched Hag up top pushing that middle, so I don't know if they want to try to... Oh, it looks like she wants to buy something. She is buying herself a Coldress Sheepstick off the bat, so a Sheepstick for a Sheepstick. She's still up there. She's still pushing this tower. No defense glyph being used, but the 5 down south really apparently want this barracks, so it might be a trade-off. No, it does look like Haig is going to come down for the defense. Could have really made a good difference there, but there we go. Bubbles coming in for the initiation. Coldra is going down on Beastwood. They really want that Beastwood dead using his Geometer's Bane. We got some munching going on Devour. I know that you can't really do any damage there, Devour, with that Pestilence, with that BKB, but he got the stun off, saving Flint's life, at least for now. Flint going to be paying him back, taking out that Pestilence. No portal, or sorry, no life token this time, and that's a lot of damage going down. Does not look good for Go in this instance, as 4 of them down for just that Glacius, and we got Bubbles on the run. So great defense there for Empire, now pulling ahead by a good margin after that fight.
Yeah, they lost the melee Rex though, so that they have to pay constant attention to this bottom lane with the super strong melee creeps, which are just, you know, gonna push that lane up and up and up, and eventually, if you don't pay attention, they're gonna take out the ranged racks and just gonna push towards, you know, your base. So the Legion did achieve something, but I am not sure whether it was worth the price that they paid.
Well, 4
Really.
hero kills and now their own melee barracks. Bubbles was trying to play the Agitator down south, but they're going to lose this middle combo, no problem. Looks like they're going to also try to take out the top while they still got time. They got 20 seconds until Pestilence is up, but Bubbles is a good threat to their team at this point. His ultimate is up in 1 second. He could definitely pick up at least 2 kills here, which he's going to try right here, but a barrier idol on that Devour going to probably be saving at least the initiation at this point. But there it goes with that Wretched Hag popping that ultimate of hers and then using, so not that ultimate, the BKB to get out. Bubbles using his ultimate, going to be picking off that Flint Beastwood. So, yeah, I picked up one of the kills. I figured Hag would go down, but not today. But that's a tower down up top. Both the racks is in the middle, so that's quite a lot of payback going on to Team Go here.
Yeah, they took out the top tower. So really, um, yeah, that was pretty well played by Go, but when it came to the defense, but they really losing the mid racks was pretty bad for them. Because now they haven't just lost, you know, the melee racks like Empire. They have lost the complete lane, you know, the complete racks, which is just gonna, the lane's just gonna be constantly pushed, obviously, and that is always a huge threat to your team, and it's just, you know, it forces you to constantly go back and defend the lane and push the lane up again before you can do anything, and it really kind of holds you back. So that's good for Empire Gaming, even though Flint went down, and it's always bad if your carry goes down, especially if he was sitting at a very serious amount of gold like Flint was. You just lose a lot of gold.
Woohoo! Defiler picking up a barbed armor just before this fight goes down. Used it to ward off that Devour, and oh, it looks like Luke disconnected. Alright, fine. But Flint Beastwood buying back for this encounter because he was definitely down. It does look like he's going to go down again despite the buyback, and they're only able to take out that Andromeda as a result. So, I mean, that's another 80 seconds of possible pushing time here for this Team Go. And is Kongor up? Kongor's not up, but we're gonna watch the lovely Pestilence just for a moment here. Alright, so yeah, Pestilence picking up those Ancients after that fight, but as we were saying, you know, Flint Beastwood did go down that fight again after buying back. He had 40 seconds on the clock, bought back, died, is now been reset to 80. It looks like Kongor's finally back up, and going to use Malphus a little bit to tank, but this Bubbles is keeping well aware of who's at that Kongor, so I don't know. This next big team fight is definitely going to be at this Kongor. Whoever can get it and push the base is probably going to be declared victor of this fight. What do you think there, Luke?
Yeah, I think that is just right. But just look if the Fallas ultimate is up. Okay, with the Fallas ultimate on. Oh God, I talked about that ultimate so much in this game. Anyways,
It's a good ultimate.
now everybody knows. Yeah, but now everybody knows about the ultimate. However, if with the ultimate you can just take down that tower really quickly, that Congo really quickly, and yeah, without Scandal, without Flint Beastwood, I don't think that the Legion can really do anything about this Congo attempt.
Well, yep, they definitely couldn't. There was no wards. They were still down a Flint Beastwood, and now Pestilence with his nice new shiny demonic breastplate has picked that up, and this is going to be spelling bad news for Empire. They might be ahead in kills, they might be ahead in experience, gold, towers, even barracks. But this is a very farmed Pestilence now coming for them with a vengeance. And you know, life token, life steal from Bubbles, who's also now picked up an Acolyte staff and has the bananas. I mean, it's hard enough to kill him as it is, but now he has the bananas. Oh, I don't see good things in the future here for Empire.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Even though they have like a slight golden experience advantage, I don't think that is, you know,
that just evaporated.
Too rousy for them.
It evaporated like Glacius evaporated right there.
Yeah, it really depends now. It really comes down to the next team fight, and Glacius dies.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually going to be a team fight. I think it's just going to be more of initiation here from Go with the use of portal keys and constant harassment. I mean, they took out Glacius, no problem. They took out that barracks, no problem. They're going to be cleaning up middle here and then using their creep wave to push right in without a Glacius, and this tower is not going to be holding up a long time. I mean, it's at 165 hit points. So I think it's going to be a one-sided avalanche of just pain coming from the Hellborn.
That's pretty harsh. Yeah. It really depends now how well like Scandal can put out some DPS, and he really has been lacking new items after he finished off that Frostwall Skull. He had to buy back a lot of times. He died very early in team fights, and that just really did cost him something. And now they're gonna deny that tower because it's not gonna do very much anyway.
I think you're a little behind there, dude, as we already have the team fight going on in Pestilence coming in there with that Bubbles, using those bananas back up to full health, but they were able to take out the Voodoo Jester. Malphus coming out and just doing his thing, and Pestilence is definitely going to go down using that life token. So Team Empire here really doing a great defense. It does look like Glacius bought back, and now they're going to put the herd here on that Pestilence, and down he goes. So that's 3 heroes down now for that Go team. We're sitting here just almost at the 60-minute mark in 5 seconds, and that was just a really great response there from Empire. I kind of expected it to really go the other way, and now this could be their chance right here to end the game.
Yeah, as I said, it really depends how, you know, if Flint doesn't die, he can just put out a lot of damage.
They tried so hard to kill him. They tried so hard.
But he's relatively hard to kill. That's the great thing about that build that you have with Geometry's Bane and Frostwall Skull. Not only does it give you good, very good DPS, especially with the illusions, but you also are quite hard to kill, and you got a slow on your side. So it's just a very good overall start for a carry build, and that's why it's so popular.
Well, we're going to have some puzzle box minions coming up here in 10 seconds. Defiler popping everything to stay alive, but they got that Flint in the back, so he, you know, a lot of damage coming up from there, but he got singled out by all the damage going out to his illusions. He went down very quickly. Pestilence is going to be up in just 16 seconds, and that's 85 left on that Flint. This could definitely be a great turnaround for Go, as down goes that Hellbringer, and the rest of the team is just on the move. Defiler probably does not stand too much of a chance. Andromeda is going to be able to comment him right here, and that's a lot of damage going on. Don't know what Unique Phaser are trying to prove. Trying to be a hero, but oh, this is definitely not good for him, as a perfect Portal Stone right onto that from Bubbles. He's going to be cleaning that up. This will be the second genocide. No, not going to be the genocide. Devour got out of there, no problem. But it's only him and Glacius manning the fort, and there's a lot of angry Hellborn players going to come knocking on that front door up top.
Yeah, I like the use of that Portal Stone as well. It is very sad that there is no engineer in here, so we can't have any keg stands.
I hate you so much.
Oh, thank you. I hate you. No, I don't hate you, Jester. You know that.
That's good to know. Yeah. But I know we still got, 20 seconds here on Flint, 60 seconds on Wretched Hag. That's a lot of time to do a lot of damage. I mean, these two towers. Well, there goes the first one, and there goes the creep wave. Insta-gibbed there by that Bubbles using his combo. So, alright, we got Flint up, we got Hellbringer up in 5, we got Wretched Hag up in 40, but this tower is just dropping so quickly. A great snag there onto Andromeda. Don't really know what Glacius is doing with his ult there, but got silence. I mean, this chain silence from this Defiler is just ridiculous at this point. But they were able to pick up that Pestilence, so a lot of focus fire going down on him. Voodoo Jester going down as well, but both Raxes have now been picked up from the top. Looks like they will be able to pick up this Defiler. That makes 4 out of 5. Who's the lucky one that got out? Oh, of course, it's the Turtle. But, I mean, that's 2 lanes. That's all 3 lanes down. No, okay, it's not. Range Barracks is still up in the mid. I was going to say, whoa, Mega Creeps already. But that's 2 lanes down with, the center missing its melee. I mean, I don't even think Empr can really leave their base anymore.
Yeah, it's really hard if those, ranged racks get taken down, then it's GG. Like, Mega Creeps are so powerful. And the father bought back, so they don't even have an opening at all. The only one down is Pestilence, and if they try to push in, it's going to take them pretty long. They basically have to go through the middle lane, so they're, so there's absolutely no chance that anything will come to those precious, precious last range tracks. And yeah, Empire definitely under pressure here, to say it politely.
That was polite, huh? Okay, yeah, but no, you're right. I mean, they have more kills, they have more experience, more gold, but they just have not been able to win the base races. And now it looks like they are going to try to push up through that mid, but they're going to have to push through this mid and take out that throne before these bottom and top lanes can reach theirs, because there's nothing, absolutely nothing to impede them at this point.
Yeah, that is the true strength of, strong pushes. They're just able to, if you have a strong pushing team or something, the only thing that you need in a late game is, like, you need to win a couple of team fights. You don't even need to win them all. You just need to win crucial ones in the enemy base, so you can just tear down the buildings and the racks, and then you can still win a game and still hang on to the game. That is like how strong pushing teams can even hang on in late games. And with a pusher like Defiler, even though you're hanging behind in kills, even though you're hanging behind in towers, and if you win the team fight, you can just take out the racks, and that is going to help you hugely. If you take all 3 racks, you have Mega Creeps, and Mega Creeps going to seal the deal for you.
Debatable who's going to win this team fight. Andromeda goes down, again munching on that Pestilence, even though that Shrunken Head was activated. So he just he negates a lot of damage. The stun still goes through, but that's a lot of damage. Flint Beastwood now being harassed by both Bubbles and Defiler, and he is probably going to go down here. I don't really see too much hope for him, being slowed now by that Frostfield plate. Turn around and fight, man! 10 seconds still left on that geometers, and down he goes. Really, Empire has now scattered to the winds, and now they're going to be stuck on defense. While, I mean, that Flint is now down. Everyone important is up on this Hellborn team. Bubbles, Defiler, and Pestilence coming to the front with the support of a healing Voodoo Jester. This could be the final push for that Rax, ensuring those Mega Creeps and the win at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough for Empire Gaming to hold on now, especially if as their main DPS dealer has gone. And what Mouth is coming out?
Yeah, Melf is coming out trying to save this Devourer who got silenced during his eatery. And now it looks like Wretched Hay going to go down to all those auto attacks. Physical damage going right through that BKB. Does not